everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I am back with another university video. These seem to be going down really well. I've got loads of ideas to help you get ready for university. Things like my top tips, lessons I've learned, all that kind of stuff is going to be coming up very soon. So subscribe if you're not already and you want to see more of this. Today I've got a video telling you everything that you need to remember to take to university. I know that packing can be quite stressful. You don't want to forget anything, and I definitely did forget things, so hopefully this video will help some of you out there that are ready to pack for university. Before we start, give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments where you're going to university, if you're at University of York next year or if you're planning on going there, and let me know if this video was helpful in the comments below. So I've made a quick list on my phone. I feel like I'm not going to go into depth for things like hairdryer, don't forget your makeup, that kind of thing. I've sort of gone through as I walk into my room what things I remembered to take and that have been really useful. So I'm going to talk about bedroom things, bathroom things and kitchen things today. So we'll start off with the bedroom. So the first thing on my list is hangers. I was in Constantine College for reference, but we did have a couple of coat hangers on the wall, but it just wasn't enough for like the amount of coats that I had. So I bought, let me get them actually. So I got these hangers from Primark and they just hook on the back of doors and they're really handy because they don't take up like loads of room in your wardrobe then, and you can hang them over the doors of like your wardrobe or whatever. So that was a really useful buy and I'm glad that I got those. I also made sure to buy extra coat hangers for the actual wardrobe because there wasn't enough hangers there that they supplied us with. And I wanted to like keep the wardrobe as organised as possible, which just did not last because I am a messy person. Go to B&M, they sell like the velvety ones for like £2, so try there if you're looking for some hangers. So I've also got down on my list a long mirror because I did get one inside my wardrobe. I'm not sure if everyone did, but I wanted one up in my room anyway because I feel like it's quite a nice thing to have in your bedroom, and I also feel like a mirror makes your room look bigger because like your reflection, I don't know, I just don't know if I'm making that up. But so this is the one that I brought back from my uni room. I also did get some fairy lights to go around it like this, and I think that makes it a really cute little part of your room. And I also didn't want to have my like wardrobe open the whole time when I was getting changed and stuff, keeping it nice and tidy. I think this is a nice little addition to your room. So I do recommend getting a mirror, and I'm pretty sure this was like £8 from Wilko's. So yeah, I just talked about fairy lights, but definitely get yourself some fairy lights. If you're looking to make your room nice and cozy, I think it really makes it homely. I got 4 sets of fairy lights. Like I had some on my mirror, some on my pin board, some on my shelves. I just think it makes it such a nice cozy feel, definitely at night when you're like watching films and stuff in there with your friends. In my first term I actually went to uni with not as much decor as I think I should have done, so that was definitely a lesson learned that hopefully I'm gonna help you not make the same mistake, because I went back in second term and me and my mum went back on the move-in day in second term and we took so much more stuff and we made my room feel so much better, and it really did help my experience. Like I felt more like, oh, this is such a nice place, like I wasn't as homesick. So I really do think like decorating your room, making it cozy and personal definitely helps to settle in. Storage boxes are a really good idea because in my room right now I have so many drawers in here. Let me count. I've got 19 drawers in this bedroom, and in my uni room I think there was 3. So you definitely end up with sort of like not enough storage space, I think. So having like storage boxes are a really good idea to keep things in and keep it nice and tidy. I had one storage box with like all my hair dryers, straighteners in underneath my mirror, and then I had storage boxes for like makeup, like moisturiser and like nighttime stuff, and just kept it like tidy. If you do want to see what my bedroom was like, you can check out my room tour that I did in Freshers Week. So to make it really personalised, I took tons of pictures into my room, and we get like a big pin board when you're at your uni. It pretty much fills like a full wall, so I just made a massive wall of pictures. I put fairy lights around it, and I thought that was probably the best part of my room just because it made it feel really nice, and like you can remember like friends and nice fun memories and stuff. And it definitely personalises your room. When you're coming with pictures, make sure you are armed and ready with different things. Like, in fact, not just for pictures, make sure you bring in blue tack, sellotape, pins, all that kind of stuff so that you are prepared to put anything up that you want. Even with fairy lights, sometimes I needed like sellotape to stick stuff somewhere, or like little hooks. to hook the fairy lights around something. I think it was kind of sad in Freshers Week when I arrived to uni and I had things that I wanted to put up, but I didn't come with the right equipment to put it up, because then I was like, oh, I want it up, I want my room ready for this week. One mistake that I did make was my bedding. Now, I think the first bedding that I got was grey, and no, it was like dark grey though, it wasn't a nice grey. And also in Constantine, your pin board is red, so it's kind of hard to get like colours that go with that red, and I think I just went thinking, oh well, I'll get grey, but grey just made it so sort of like gloomy. And once I'd got like a lighter bedsheet colour, I went for like light blue, which is the colour of my room now. It made me feel a lot better, like more, I don't know, happy in the room, because it wasn't as like glum. I also did a mistake of going for cheap bedding. Now, I bought myself like a bed quilt and the cover to go over it. They just weren't good quality at all, and they kept like coming apart from each other, and so I'm definitely going to go next year with like better bedding. I think I just got mine from B&M, but it wasn't good quality. I would go for like a little bit more of an expensive bedding spread thing. Also in the bedroom, something really important is to get chargers with like long leads, because I found that sometimes they wouldn't reach from the plug to my bed or from the desk or whatever, so make sure you've got yourself like a long lead in case you need to reach a certain area. Something I think I'm going to get for next year that I didn't get this year was a shoe rack. I ended up chucking all my shoes under the bed, and it was kind of like a nightmare to go and reach them out and stuff, so I think a shoe rack keeps it nice and tidy as well, and you can see what you've got and they're just easily accessible. So I'm going to look into getting one of those this year, and I think eBay do them quite cheap, but I've also seen them in places like Dunelm, and I've seen them in B&M as well. Nice decor. Now this is something that I went back with in second term. Let me get a few things. Just stuff like this that just really like make it more personalised, because I ended up taking in second term everything from my room basically at home, because I wanted it to feel homely. I wanted it to feel like not incredibly different from my house at home. So I got this little thing which was already in my room, and this which was already in my room, just a fake little plant just for like jewellery and bits. This little hand thing. Also don't need to spend a lot of money on decor. Go to places like B&M, I've said it so much, Wilko, that kind of stuff. You don't need to spend loads of money. Places like that honestly just have great stuff for very little price. And then the final thing I'm going to talk about for the bedroom are lamps. In my University of York room, I got like this light above the bed, but it was really bright lighting, like it wasn't like cozy, and then underneath the desk you got like a light, but again it was like really white light, so I wanted some warm lighting, and lamps were a really great like addition to the room. So there's not much to talk about for the bathroom, because I think most of the stuff that you take for your bathroom is like shower gel, conditioner, so I don't really need to talk about that. But a couple of things that I definitely think you should remember. Now I had an ensuite in Constantine, so I didn't really need one of these, but I think my friends have said that in a shared bathroom they had like a little shower caddy, which I think it's called a caddy. It's just like a little basket, because if you don't want to leave all your shower gel and stuff there because people might use it, you can just like put all your stuff in a box and like keep it under your desk or something, and then take it to the shower room when you like want to use it. So I'm gonna get that next year when I have a house and I have a shared bathroom next year. Cleaning stuff is something I forgot, because in my college we got our bathrooms cleaned every few weeks I think it was, but we still needed, like, I still should have bought bleach at the start, which I didn't think about. Stuff like that, just to keep it nice and clean in the bathroom. Also got down a toothbrush part, which might seem a bit simple, but something just like you might need to keep your stuff tidy in your bathroom. And I also would recommend getting yourself like a little medical kit. We got like a little cupboard thing on the wall of the bathroom, and on some of the shelves in there I had like, you know, all your tablets like paracetamol, all sort of medic stuff in case you ever like need it one day. You never know what will happen. Okay, so that is kind of it for the bedroom. Now onto kitchen. So you end up doing a lot of washing up at university. I think it's really useful if you wash up straight after you've eaten, you never run out of like plates and stuff, but you know, that never really happens. I sometimes had like stuff piling up. Sorry mum. But some things that like just helped sort of like washing up and stuff. A sponge with like a handle. I'll insert a little picture, but you can like put fairy liquid into one end of it and then it just sort of comes out when you're cleaning. I also didn't bring kitchen roll at the start, which is actually properly useful because I was always spilling stuff, or I use it to sometimes like dry up things, or you could use tea towels. And then for like plates and cutlery sets, I didn't know how many I was to bring. I think I ended up only bringing 2 of everything, but maybe now I would bring a few more, because there were times where if I was in a rush to like eat before football or something, and my plates weren't washed or something like that. That's so bad that I didn't wash up, but it was useful. It would have been useful and quicker to have another one. It is good to have like a few sets. I would recommend 4. I'm gonna go with 4 next year. And then cutlery, oh my gosh, I lost every single piece of cutlery that I took. I'm pretty sure I bought some at Christmas and I lost all of that as well. I've literally come home with no cutlery. It just disappears. But that's probably my fault for not washing up straight away and putting it back. I'm gonna get some cutlery this time that is definitely like mine, like some pattern on it or something that I can really tell that that's mine. Or another option is, or I'm gonna do this as well actually, is get a little box. This is what my friend Lucy did. She had a box for a cutlery and just shoved it all in there. I'm gonna do that next time, and that is a good little tip for you lot. And I would also suggest cling film and tin foil, because everything that is left over I normally used to put in like Tupperware. Oh my gosh, remember Tupperware boxes as well, and then you could eat it the next day or have it for lunch. I was often like making lunch for myself the night before so that I could have it whilst at uni. So Tupperware boxes are great to carry those around, and also make sure you like invest in Tupperware boxes, because I used to get ones that would open and spill in my bag. Not good. You want like the proper clip-on stuff, and also water bottles so that you're not killing the planet and buying plastic bottles all the time. But that is everything. I feel like I have spoken so much today. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Let me know if there's any videos you'd like to see from me in the future, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video. Bye!